Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here today. If you are a beginner to eyeliner or you just can't get it over the years and years and years you've tried, I'm going to give you a really simple way and this video is for you. So before we get started, please hit that subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. One of the most often questions ever asked to me is all about eyeliner. Eyeliner, especially for more mature eyes or eyes that have quite a bit of folding here or it's severe hooding, things of that nature. So I'm going to do a two-part series on this. The first one's going to be all about my preferred method for those eye concerns, and then one's going to be a liquid eye tutorial, a liquid pencil tutorial, just because some of you guys really want to use a liquid eyeliner and I want to show you how to do that. So today, though, I would like you to grab your favorite eye pencil. I am going to be using the one you've heard me talk about already because you guys have asked me to recreate this look, so that's what I'm going to do today. But the Urban Decay 24-hour eyeliner in alkaline. So the reason why I tell you to grab a pencil eyeliner is because usually pencils have a lot more forgiving ability to blend and make things look a little more seamless than a liquid eyeliner does. Now, of course, you can use a angled brush on some eyeshadow. That's totally fine. This is going to be the same concept, so if that floats your boat, then go for that. And of course, you can use cake liner as well. Cake liner is actually something that was around a long time ago. Not very many companies use it anymore. I used to use it on a daily basis when I first started makeup as a career, but it just isn't around very much. So today is eyeliner. Now, whenever you are just using eyeliner as kind of your look, I love to start with a transition shade. So I'm going to go into the old Hourglass Edit palette, and I'm going to go into the purple and pink shade and start to kind of cut out my crease with a Zoeva 228 brush. So step one is to make sure that your eyeliner or your eye pencil is sharpened. A lot of us try to do this really beautiful kind of soft modern wing eyeliner with a dull pencil, and that is just not going to work. So step one, sharpen your pencil. Step two, pick your favorite color out, and then step three would be to get a pencil brush or a smudger brush. I like this one by BK Beauty. It's in 204. I also enjoy this one. I enjoy this one by Sigma, and it's the E30 brush. These little guys from Luxie brushes are fantastic, and I'll link them all below. And that's the one I'm going to use actually today. Finding out where your eye shape is, I did a whole video on this. I will link it below. It's something you probably should watch first before doing this. But if we're talking about the eye shape, so I'm going to show you this eye over here because this eye has a lot more hooding. It's just how it naturally is for me. I was born this way, and it's just gotten progressively worse as I've aged, that this eye is way more hooded than the other. So whenever you have this kind of extra folds here, you can see that I have hooding right here and folding right here that will get worse over time, and you're trying to do a liquid eyeliner, it's going to be super hard because of all the extra kind of texture and things that it has to get around. That's why I really highly recommend using a pencil. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to not stretch the eye, but I like to put my finger here and just pull it taut. Okay, I have a mirror that I'm looking at down here, and I am pushing the pencil into the lashes first. Do not go all the way in yet, okay? Deal with that in a second. We're just gonna create nice depth right here at the lash line. Be messy about it, you guys, because that's what pencils are great for. Take your smudger brush and go back and forth, and then you can start pulling it in a little bit further. And then you want to follow where your eyebrow ends, guys. You want to start to kick that up. My hand is grounded on my face, and you start to kick this up. Okay? Now start to just go back and forth. Take your brush, wipe it off on a towel or a paper towel below, and then go back in to blend again. Honestly, just going back and forth and blending this out and kicking it up, and you can make this kick as small or as big as you want it to be. So for me, this seems good, okay? Once you have this area, the reason why it's great to smudge it out is A, because it gives an effortless look to the eyeliner. B, it also is a lot easier than to get this precise line. And C, when you have extra texture, hooding, things of that nature on this eye, it's a little more flattering and the pencil glides easier in this format. And then when you smoke it out, it just looks really modern, effortless, and still frames the eye. Now from here, you can see, you can either leave it like this, okay? But you can also see right here, there's a space that is more of the lid. And it's really where you should kind of continue this eyeliner. You don't have to, but it would make it look a little bit more finished. So what I do, take my pencil on my brush just a little bit, and then I'm going to again pull just gently taut, and I'm going to bring this a little bit up into my hood. Okay, and you do not have to have a ton of pigmentation here. This is all about the shadow and kind of trying to connect these two pieces together. Okay, then you're going to take your blending brush that you used before and just kind of blend that out. Okay, that is by far one of my tried and true effortless tips when I do women that have this kind of eye shape and eye, concerns. This always looks effortless and very, very polished. Okay, so I'll show you again on the other eye. You have both eyes done. For me, this eye always turns out and looks so much better than the other eye. So I always have to kind of go back and forth and toggle between each eye and see where I need to kind of add a little bit. So always on this side, I kind of do this very messily, you guys, and it's going to depend upon your eye shape. But do you see how messy that is? And then you take your blending little pencil brush and you start to pull. Don't pull out. Pull in towards the eye. In towards the eye, in towards the eye. Go ahead and keep wiping off that brush on a towel. And there you have it. So what this ends up looking like is a very really nice eyeliner right here, and then it just looks like it fades into nothing. And that is honestly one of the most flattering ways, in my personal and professional opinion, on how to do eyes that are more downturned, that are hooded, that don't have a lot of space right here. And if you want to, you can make this portion a little bit smaller if you feel like you don't have a lot of space here. That's totally fine. But sometimes it can be kind of nice if you give this a little bit thicker. It can add a little bit more dimension and a roundness. And then if you bring this out and kind of fill it in as we have done, it's really going to give you an eye shape that you probably don't have right now. And that's totally the point of this. And then you can obviously, what I like to do is I like to take my Sephora Pro palette, pop into Beverly Hills, and just add a little bit of a sheen right in the center. All right, so now that that is all complete, you can also continue this eyeliner, which is again why I love pencil eyeliner, especially when that's waterproof, okay? So this is waterproof. Pixie makes some fantastic ones. Pick your favorite. But I like to take a little bit again on my blending brush, and I'm wiping off my blending brush in between each time I go about the eye, taking it a little bit underneath just to frame the eye and kind of smoke that out. This is absolutely an optional step, but it really makes the eye look kind of come together. It is definitely more dramatic. You can see the difference between the two, and so it's going to be up to you what you personally have, your personal choice. And then when you put mascara on, the eye look really comes all together. I will link below some other line tutorials or liner tutorials that I have for you, because I have broken it down in a few different ways. And if you like these kind of videos, please give me a thumbs up. I remind you to please subscribe. I love having all of you guys here. Thank you so, so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.